Welcome to the Daily Meal for Saturday the 16th of January 2021. It was match day today and it was really bad. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm going to share my thoughts about the game with you. I'm going to share the manager's reactions. We lost 3-1 away to Nottingham Forest. We were quite bad going forward. We were quite bad defending. It wasn't very good at all. And we're going to start off with, this is from londonnewsonline.co.uk. This is, of course I have concerns. Millwall boss Gary Rowett reacts after 3-1 reverse to Forest. Gary Rowett has admitted he has concerns about Millwall's run of form. A 3-1 defeat at Nottingham Forest this afternoon has left the Lions with just one win in their last 15 championship games. Of course I have concerns about one win in that period of time, said Rowett. There have been a lot of draws where we should have won the games, but we haven't. It's as simple as that. I can't really stand here and say we shouldn't have won because we haven't. We have to start getting serious about it. We have to go and earn the right to win games and fight for the cause, which is what Millwall is all about. At the moment, we just aren't showing the right level of consistency. The Lions never got going at City Ground compared to Tuesday's energetic and vibrant display in a 0-0 draw at Bournemouth. Rowett said, "We go to Bournemouth and we play really well against a very good side. We come here away from home at Forest, a slightly different game. We don't put in the same level of energy and commitment. If you don't do that on a regular basis in this championship, it's a tough place to be. We've got to start winning games quickly." Well, here's an idea, Gary. Maybe you don't play an unchanged team 4 days after you just played a game. Maybe you make a couple of changes. Maybe you do that if you want people to not be drained. No, just an idea, you know. Let's move on. This isn't News at Den. News@den.co.uk. More from Gary Rowett. This is yeah, it's basically the same thing, but there's a bit more here. It says Rowett said they had spoken about Sammy Amiobi's threat before the game. Amiobi scored twice and Ryan Yates got a third before Ben Thompson's consolation. We spoke a lot in the pre-match meeting about Amiobi cutting inside on his left foot, Knockout cutting inside on his left foot, Rowett said. It was Amiobi who started on the right wing, and you have to fill those spaces and stop the opportunities from rising. 2 times he gets there and shifts it inside, and 2 times he ends up scoring. The first with a fortunate deflection that takes it away from Bart. The second one was a fabulous finish. We know Forest have got those players in their midst. We know they have been below us in the table, but ultimately they've got some very good players at the top end of the pitch. The frustration for me today was we didn't match the same energy and effort we showed against Bournemouth. Yep, same thing. So in my opinion today it was 2 goals, 2 very good goals, but we shouldn't allow Amiobi to get in those areas, and the third goal was a really bad set piece goal that bounces in the box and we didn't deal with it. Yes, we could have had another goal with a clear penalty in my opinion. I'm not sure how Keith gives a foul against Tom Bradshaw when the goalkeeper wiped him out, but however it was too little too late and we didn't deserve anything out of the game. Of course I have concern about one win in that period of time. Blah blah blah, same from the one I just showed you. Yep, saying the same things from the one I just showed you. But I don't know, I think maybe Bart could have done better with some of those shots. I don't know. Maybe he could have. You've got to think. Bart didn't get a good rating in the last game, and I don't think he's going to have a good rating from this game. Like on paper, in terms of shots at him, what he's had to do and what ended up happening. I'm just thinking. I know Rowett said he's going to play Fielding in the FA Cup game again. I think he said he's definitely going to start him again, even though it's against Bristol City. I think, didn't he play at Bristol City? So maybe Fielding wants to play against Bristol City. Got a bit of old scores to settle, maybe, I don't know. But if we see Bart get dropped against Huddersfield, then it might suggest that Rowett's just clutching at straws and trying to find just changing things to find something to sort it out. I don't know. And he seems to be blaming the players here, where he's talking about how they spoke about all the things in pre-match meeting and they still happened. The players didn't actually didn't listen to him and didn't execute in the game. So I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, so that's Gary Rowett, what he said after the game. And we're going to move on now to Chris Hughton. Chris Hughton was moaning about our goal. So even though they were 3-0 up at the time, he's moaning. He's saying there was a foul on their keeper. And then he spoke to the referee about it. Even though they won 3-1, he's still going up to the referee and saying, hey, what about this goal? And then he's saying the referee said he couldn't see anything because there were too many players in the way. Well, that's what their manager's doing. He's moaning about a goal, even though they were 3-0 up and they won 3-1 in the end. So there's that. And also, we have this from news@10.co.uk. Big Kenneth Zahore. He's done alright, scored a few goals. Not too bad. Better than the other strikers who aren't scoring. And his loan run out today. And now they've said all they've been talking about before was, the loan's going to run out on this day. We'll have to see if he's fit or not fit. Blah, blah, blah. All that stuff. Well, here we go. On the day that his loan runs out, then we get this saying, we've just decided to ask West Brom if we can have an extra bit on the loan. What's going on here, man? What is this? What the hell is happening? Let's read it. It says Millwall in talks with West Brom for extended deal as Lions boss hopes for signings quite soon. Millwall are in talks to extend Kenneth Zahore's loan deal from West Brom until the end of the season. Zahore played the last game of his initial loan in the 3-1 defeat at Nottingham Forest on Saturday. Lions boss Gary Rowett has made no secret of his desire to keep Zahore, who has scored 2 goals in 7 games. Baggies boss Sam Allardyce hinted this week he would take Zahore back to assess whether he can make an impact for them in the Premier League. We're in those talks now, Rowett said. We would like to extend it, but at the same time, that's going to come down to 1 or 2 things, so yeah, watch this space. Rowett was asked for an update on potential signings this month. He said, we've been working very hard. We've got a couple of things bubbling at the moment. Again, it's difficult to be too specific on what might or might not happen. We're working incredibly hard. We're hoping to do 1 or 2 things quite soon. Whether we can do those just comes down to the last little bits. So I don't know. I don't understand this line here where they say he's made no secret of his desire to keep Zahore. He's basically been saying, we're not sure. He's been so hesitant about actually committing to it. I don't know where they get this line from. But now his loan has run out. I said, now we want him to stay. I mean, come on, man. I don't know if that's just public or he's spoken to the lad himself and he's saying different things to him and different things to everyone else. But come on, man. What's happening here? That's not how you treat people, man. I don't know. It's all a bit weird. Anyway, like I said, we lost 3-1 today. Not too good. It was quite an awful game to watch. Not as bad as the Coventry City game, but we were beaten today by Nottingham Forest. They played better than us. They attacked better than us. They defended better than us. They weren't like Bournemouth, who were just tippy-tapping it around at the back. They actually closed us down. Did try to break, especially when Lyle Taylor come on, and we were doing a bit more attacking because we were 2-0 down by that point. So yeah, we were beaten today, and this is what happens now. We are in 16th place on 26 points. Also on 26 points are Coventry City, Birmingham City, Nottingham Forest, the team that just beat us. They smashed us. They've got 25 points. They're below us in the table. And they're now on 19 goals scored. So they scored 3 goals today from us. That's That's not too good. And then below them, 20th, Queen's Park Rangers on 24 points. So we could be one match round of us losing and everyone else winning away from 20th points, 20th place in the league. And if you look there, Sheffield Wednesday, they're on 19 points, but they had 6 points deducted from them for financial stuff. So footballing wise, they should be on 25 points. So this is dire stuff coming up here. I mean, Rowett said we've drawn too many games. We've drawn 11, but you know, we need to find a way to win some games. We've got Huddersfield on Wednesday, got the cup game, and then we've got Watford again. I mean, I don't know. He's just chopping and changing. He's got players he's playing he won't drop. He's moaning about the players not having any energy when he's played 2 games in 5 days, and he's kept the same team starting 11 for both games. So what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about? Wanting energy, switch players out. Put Thompson in. Put Bradshaw and Bodvarsson in. Put the players within at the start. Maybe don't have the players training. I don't know. But yeah, it's not looking too good there. Not looking too good. Anyway, thanks for watching. Goodbye.